That FDA advisory panel I was referencing earlier is made up of non-government experts. The FDA is expected to follow the committee's advice, but it is not required to do so. And if it does, as Local 12's Clancy Burke explains now, there are still some roadblocks in the way.
The first Americans could begin receiving their shots as soon as this weekend. It is all going to come down to today's meeting, where an FDA advisory group will decide whether or not to recommend the vaccine for approval. If they do, which it is largely believed that they will do this, that means vaccine distribution will happen almost immediately. But that's pretty much the only thing that's going to be happening immediately. Even though this is something we have been waiting on since the pandemic first hit, it doesn't mean life is just going to go back to normal right away. I spoke with Dr. John Rice, who's a virologist and managing director of Cincy Tech, and he said there are still quite a few barriers in the way. He's actually one of the volunteers for the Pfizer trial, and he had no hesitations about signing up. But it's not the case for everyone. A lot of people are worried about how fast the vaccine was created. But Dr. Rice said technology has come to a point where it was possible to do quickly, and the actual exposure time and evaluation were pretty standard. Another obstacle is distributing the vaccine. It's going to take time, money, and resources.
It's a lot easier to combine, millions of doses in a process as opposed to put 1 million doses out in the population. That takes a lot of people to do a lot of injections, takes a lot of logistical planning.
Dr. Rice said by the middle of next year, that is when we should have a pretty good idea as to how broadly we have been able to immunize the population. And then after that, it's going to come down to the data. How many people are being infected each day, the hospitalization rate. All of those numbers will help determine when we're able to stop wearing face masks and when we're able to have gatherings once again. For now, we'll send it back to you in the studio.
All right, Clancy, thank you so much.